Hi, my name is Sabrina Wizenhunt. I actually did fix my hair. I brushed it. I found my brush. I'm pretty happy right now. Uh, I even put anti-fizz treatment in my hair. Like to make it not fizzy anymore. It was pretty fizzy for a while after not being brushed. Um, I actually put anti-fizz stuff in my hair. It was really good stuff. Um, it's called it's from like Fructus Garnier, and it's like a anti-fizz serum, and it's like really good. So it looks like my hair is oily, but it's not. It's actually anti-fizz treatment. So that you leave in your hair. I want to talk about being abused and how when people are abused, they think that other people think that they can abuse you too. I want to talk about setting the boundary line and setting the boundaries. You have to get tough after a while, especially towards the opposite sex who think they could keep doing it um, when they don't want to do it anymore. So I want to talk about that. So when a woman says no means no, no means no. Otherwise, you'll get they'll do something so horrible to you, you won't even want to deal with them ever again. So if you follow a woman around and they don't want you in their life, don't follow them. Otherwise, they'll give you hell. Believe me, I've been followed since I was 9 years old by Paul Anthony Whittenhunt. Uh, I've been followed around since grade school, since I moved here from the tribe. Um, being followed is not fun. I don't like being watched. I don't like people looking over my shoulder. I don't like men telling me what to do. I don't like younger brothers bossing me around, or I don't like my parents bossing me around either, especially when I'm an adult now. So I know what needs to be done. And for here, I don't see black bags. They use them all. They used all the black bags. um, so I want to talk about that too. About being followed. He has been caught following me before, he's been beat up before, but he still continued to follow me. Just the audacity of being followed. One time I told my daughter about it and she let me go. She let me free to freedom. And I was able to leave with my friend and drive away and never come back. Being followed is not fun at all. It took me like, 20 to 22 years to get away. Longer than that, because that's only since 19 years old. I'm talking about 9 years old. So that's 32 years, 30 to 32 years. Um, when no means no is when they walk away. When they walk away, no means no. It just simply means no. Whether it's said, done, whatever, get the hint. Wizard hunts. No means no. Quit being womanizers and quit being stalkers. I was finally happy to get away. I was actually finally happy. uh, um, I don't like the fact of being followed. I just don't. I just don't like it. I don't. Just don't. Um, being followed is not fun. It's not cool. Um, it's not something to play around with. I knew that early on, but still, they never got the point. And that's the problem with the wisdom hunts. They never get the point. They never get the point. They're womanizers, alcoholics, perverts, the works. Every bad thing you can think of, that's the wisdom hunts. Um, I never wanted to become a wisdom hunt, but I was followed so much that my parents would not believe me. The only person that would believe me is my mom's husband. He kept saying there's something down the street bothering my daughter. I'm like, yeah, there is. Help me, get me out of here. So I I don't like being followed. I just don't. I don't like being followed. Um, I don't like being watched from a distance. I don't like being told what to do by them. I don't like people siding with them to gang up on me. So don't do it. Just don't do it. If you do it, I will do it worse back. Because for 32 years, I tortured the hell out of them. I tortured them. For real, for following me for 32 years. And not getting the point that I wanted to actually live a life of my own without people with rotten teeth, without people who do drugs. So they wrecked my family's life. I mean, completely wrecked my family's life. Um, I want to deal with this fact that people who follow each other, not each other, but people who follow other people, are just plain stalkers. So it's not stocking cap or like Christmas stocking, but actually who just torture, or not torture, but like completely just vandalize someone else's life by following them. It's a hard subject to deal with, especially when they thought I had Stockholm's. I had Stockholm sort to him. That's what. I finally get over it at the mental hospital, not the mental hospital, but the hospital when I had hypothyroidism, I had low energy and allergies, which could put people in the ruts. Low energy is a sign of health problems. Health problems is a sign of depression. And depression is a sign of being followed or being harassed. So I'm constantly being harassed either by my brother's wife, by my brothers, or by Paul Anthony Whisenhunt, or by somebody. So YouTube, I'm asking for your help. Help me get away further away from Paul Anthony Whisenhunt with my daughter. My daughter does not deserve to be around a person who follows someone else or who um deals with drugs like heroin and crack and methamphetamines and marijuana and alcohol, most of all alcohol. Um, so if you're out there and you deal with a lot of people who drink alcohol, most likely they're following someone. So if you're out there and you're a they call it Proverbs man, know my number. Um, I don't appreciate the audacity of Paul Anthony was that thinking he could take advantage of me in my life by having a fresh start with someone else after he's been with somebody else before, but not really a relationship, but kind of like a brother sister type of thing. Um, I don't like this. I don't like it. He just basically wants to hurt me more. He's like the Saw man on that movie Saw. He's like that, really. Um, I'm finally glad and happy to get away. I know my life is boring, but that's how I am. Not I don't really am not a conversation starter, but I actually answer a lot of questions. If you have a question for me and you're wanting to know something about me, just ask. Just just ask. Either answer to my YouTube channel, I'll answer. Um, find a way to answer. Ask me. and I'll probably answer. Um, so thank you, YouTube, for helping me get away from Paul Anthony Whitson after Sissy age of 9. It's been a hell life. I think a lot of people did die out there without me knowing somehow because they weren't able to take good care of me. They weren't able to help me. They weren't able to take good care of me. Simple as that. I could have had a life of my own, a life of peace, harmony, um, uh, what do they call that word? Not sincerity, but like, uh, where they have a lot of that serenity prayer, serenity. I could have had a lot of serenity. Uh, I just wanted to mention this to you too because after a lot of abuse and also another more phase of abuse, it's about time YouTube I get a fresh start for real. Um, I'm tired of living the fake life with Paul Anthony Whisenhunt, and also I want a real life, like not have a life, but like someone else. I mean, like be able to live a life of my own. And I never really wanted to plan to be married. It's just a thing that happened. I wanted to be able to own a house, be with my daughter. Now that she's here, I can't really change back time and not have her be born, but she's born. Um, so a mother is important too, you know. A mother is important in a daughter's life, more so than the father. A mother is more important than the father, especially when the father's on drugs and drinking alcohol. Um, and especially mentally incapacitated to a point he forgets everything the next day. He just forgets everything that happened and just like doesn't remember anything at all. Doesn't remember anything. He doesn't know how to keep memories, and actually move on and don't redo past mistakes. Um, so YouTube, I guess I would ask why did they die? I mean, like why did they die? I don't understand why they died. If you can answer that question for me, who always answers a lot of people's questions, that'd be great. I want to know why they died. Why did they die? They weren't able to uh, help me with my finances. They're able to keep it in the Federal Reserve, but they weren't able to give me some of it out of the Federal Reserve System. If you could put it that way. They loved my documents, of course. I did need the money. Um, but I need some of the money out towards me now. And so I need some help in doing that. I don't know if it's a code, what, but I need some kind of confirmation where I could like move on and have a real life without marriage. Um, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to um, be with someone. I just want to be able to have friends who are always there all the time and who are always here to help. If you're like that and you're a Proverbs person and you like to be a Proverbs person and you enjoy life at the same time, that's a great person for me. I'm not bi or bisexual. Um, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in, you know, non flavorful life. I believe in like a, not hot and sexy though. That's gross. I mean, being um, like a spice per life, like, like just not boring life. That's what I should say. So if you're like that and you can actually help in my life like that, and you're a caregiver or something like that, that'd be great. Um, and you're a Proverbs person, that'd be great. So a lot of people don't like what the CAP office is doing to me. I don't like what they're doing to me either. So I'm gonna move on without the CAP office, and I'm gonna call Social Security tomorrow and have them be my own payee. I want to have someone else be my own payee and not have other people be my payee, especially the CAP office. uh, so, with that being well said, I need to be able to help myself in helping myself. Excuse me. I just had dinner. Uh, so, if, just, you know, if you're trying to, well, I'm tired of people asking for my help. I mean, I'm always helping other people all the time. I don't get much help. I don't get any help at all with anything at all. I don't get help with food. Well, some food I do. Popcorn Boy fed us today. um, but I want to be able to talk about, you know, getting away from someone who you never intended to be with. I want to know how long this will last me to stay away from them. How long will it last before Stockholm kicks in? I don't like being followed, Paul Anthony Woodson. I don't like being watched, Paul Anthony Woodson. I don't like you looking at me, Paul Anthony Woodson. I don't like you dealing with me, Paul Anthony Woodson. You just make me sick. You always expose my health issues with other people, but I've never had any health problems at all. None whatsoever. Also, with hypothyroidism, it's a pretty serious disease because if you don't take care of your thyroid, mental health could kick in right away. It's that quick. Um, if I don't take good care of my thyroid and eat salts or some kind of seafood or something, um, hypothyroidism could, no, mental health could kick in and look like a mental health disease, but it's not. It's hypothyroidism. I've been severely misdiagnosed with mental health problems when all along it's been hypothyroidism. Taking care of the thyroid is a very serious issue that must be dealt with. It's located next to the voice box and it should be taken care of and not hurt. Um, so I want to talk about trauma. Trauma is when someone hurts us so bad that they don't care. And then other people don't care. Then the chain, like a thing of dominoes happens. A lot of people don't care. So I want to break that domino effect. And I hate Domino's pizza. I really do. I really hate Domino's pizza. I like Pizza Hut better. Um, so I really want to talk about that. I want to talk about when my eyes are closed. My eyes are closed for a reason, from when I can't believe the audacity of some people and the images of what they would do. I don't like not celebrating the holidays. I don't like people taking away all the fun. I don't like a lot of kids that people can't take care of. I don't like people who can't take care of the bills. I don't like a lot of stuff that people don't know how to do. Um, so if you're out there and you're wondering why I post videos, it's because a lot of problems have happened since the year 2020. I told my daughter what was been going on, and she finally let me go to be on my own, which I thank my daughter very much to be free from Paul and Anthony Whisenhunt. Um, I really am thankful right now. I'm gonna have an early Thanksgiving this year, without Paul and Anthony Whisenhunt. Um, I really don't like him because he followed me since 9 years old. Uh, Sometimes I think it says earlier, since I was 6. Uh, since they've been following me around for all these inventions of the electricity. It's just redundant of what men would do to take over women's life and then get in trouble when they get towards God, who's not a man. God is a woman. So, with that fact in mind, I actually deal with a lot of backlash and a lot of issues of redundancy. I will talk to you later. My mom just texted me, so peace out, YouTube.